rug, pillow, hair, grass. Incorrect. 165 volts strong shock.
Let me out of here! I will not be part of the experiment anymore!
Welcome everybody to another Narrative Thoughts reviewing another movie. But before I go on with the review, if you are listening to this on SoundCloud, you could jump ahead and watch a video review of the same audio review on YouTube Narrative Thoughts, and vice versa. If you are watching this on YouTube, you could jump backwards and listen to the review on audio format on SoundCloud. And this gets review is Experimenter. Starring Pierce Skarsgård, Winona Ryder, and then you have a list of very great actors in here like John Leguizamo. Sometimes he could be good. Experimenter really spanning the whole theory of the Stanley Milgram program with the whole uh, when you keep shocking, it's a movie that really, if you take psychology in school, you understand this. We pretty much you are supposed to shock someone to keep shocking them, and pretty much why you do it because you feel like you've authority to, and because somebody with authority and is linked with your mind. Pretty much, Stanley Milgram shows you from his theory to making it work and to making it fail and to making him to civil court law and to making how his aftermath, how his own theories rearrange with his mind and stuff like that. That's kind of the basic plot for it. I kind of want to explain a lot because it was a movie that differs from the main story of Stanley Milgram, but becomes more of a beautiful film because I actually really enjoy this movie. It's not the favorite movie this year. It's not the best movie this year, but it's the most thoughtful movie this year that I would say. It's thoughtful with the whole idea of it, making it. The movie is. It's a weird biopic because it feels like a biopic, but then again, it feels like it's just a regular movie. It could have been even without Stanley Milgram, but it really take the biopic seriously. The fact that it's a biopic because you have Skarsgård, who's a phenomenal actor, at which he could finally do that one specific role that will fucking get in the Oscar because he's a great actor. Love them in Black Mass. But Skarsgård plays Milgram, who pretty much he breaks the fourth wall. He pretty much the movie he breaks the fourth wall and pretty much shows you his. It pretty much it's weird because instead of breaking the fourth wall so much, it's pretty much the psyche and the mind of Milgram Skarsgård's playing. Instead of breaking so much the fourth wall because it is breaking the fourth wall in the movie sense, but it's pretty much the psyche, his mind. And that's how much I see it because every time you see him talking to us on the screen, it's pretty much it feels like the inner thought, the theories and the mind of Smilgram going on. By the end of the movie, you start seeing even though it looks stupid in the movie, it looks fake. But when you start reading the real history of Milgram afterwards, you realize this guy really became full of himself with his own theories, and it really became, kind of ill in a way. And is really he did make himself like that, and I believe Skarsgård did a good choice for the way they were going around the movie. I really like the idea of the experiment. They show really great of the Milgram experiment, and they really show a great way of the actor that they get to reenact the whole theory of having people shocked supposedly. The movie does mostly the middle of the movie does take place about the whole core of the game too because pretty much his biggest crime was the fact of showing how people consciousness could be their biggest crime and the biggest enemy, and that's really interesting. And like I said, the movie is really interesting. It's really thoughtful because the whole way it wants to become a different. It's really the most different biopic I've seen this whole year. The different biopic I've seen in a while. It's really edgy what it's trying to do, and I really have to say it's really entertaining. It's there are some points that lags and there are some points that are boring, but it never really drags so much. And that's what I really have to say about Experimenter. It's a really small movie because it's a really small movie, but I really enjoy the acting of Skarsgård. Even Winona Ryder, was I haven't seen good in a while. I haven't even seen her in a lot of stuff, and I think she was great in this. And even like the little cameos you have from Leguizamo, from other actors, the one guy who comes out in Zodiac. Pretty much it's everything good, but it never feels anything special or greater. What makes it special in a way is just the way it wants to take reinvents the idea of the biopics, especially with the whole characteristic of Milgram and how everything was the whole his theories and everything. That's what I really have to love about this movie more than anything. That's all I really have to say about Experimenter. But as a verdict, I forgot to say as a verdict, I have to say Experimenter is it is it's entertaining and it is at home, but prepares to be weirded out, prepared to be weird and might slow down so many times. Those are I think that's a great review. It's just to say it's at home. It lacks, it slows down, but it's interesting. That's what I have to say. It's interesting. It's at home. That's what I have to say about Experimenter. And like I said, if you guys like my reviews, go like, go subscribe, go do all that shit. Go do my channel, whatever. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody.